Hello Virgo, Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your Fairy Oracle reading for October 2021 or thereabouts. I've pre-shuffled the cards to get your energy into the cards, Virgo. So just do a final shuffle now on camera, starting with the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. It is a general reading, Virgo, so it will resonate with some of you, but perhaps not with everybody. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. It's also just worth a mention that we currently have 7 major planets up in the universe that are going retrograde at the moment, that have an influence on us one way or another. So the way to utilise this time is to have it as a time of reflection and review of what's gone, what we can leave behind, ready for making plans for going forward. So it's a very important time, and it's a good time to be doing that. Of course, life carries on, so we can't just cancel everything and sit back and think about what we need to leave behind and where we're going. But it is an opportunity when you have the time to do that, you know, to take time out to reflect and review. And think about the direction you're going in now. But anyway, enough said. I'll just do a final shuffle now of the Animal Spirit, just to get your reading started. So okay, we've got Stag Spirit, take the lead. So it's a very strong, this is drawing on your inner strength, having courage, and being forward thinking and with authority. Take the lead now, Virgo, in a situation. Okay, so I'll just do a final shuffle of the Fairy Oracle cards by Brian Froud. So we have the heart of your reading, Virgo. What the challenges are for you at this time. What's in your power, ×2. A possible outcome, all dependent on your free will, of course, and external influences. But then something else that the energies would like to say to you at this time, or to raise your awareness of. Okay. So we have, and the bottom of the deck, we have the Singer of Connection. So something about connectivity, connecting with others, inner connections within yourself. So we'll see where this is going. Something about connections. So I'll just do another few shuffles. Could we have some clarifying cards for the cards on the table, please? For all of the cards on the table. Okay, I'll just lay these down in the same order for you. And at the bottom of the deck now we have Solus. It's a very, very powerful, strong, energizing, re-energizing energy. It's a fabulous card to have out in any reading because it brings strength and power. It also encourages growth and grasping the nettle, grasping new opportunities. You can see Solus has got his solar plexus is lit up here. Because that reflects having autonomy, strength and power and control. And it's a lovely energy. So that's an interesting one because we've already had the Stag Spirit, haven't we? Take the lead. So there's something here, and it's something to do with connections, either inner connections or external connections with others. So let's see where this is going. See how we can link all of these energies together. Okay, so at the heart of your reading we have Fairies of the Future and the Maiden. Fairies of the Future has come out at nearly every reading I've done at this time to do with the Fairy Oracle readings. And I think that's because of, and I mentioned about the planets that are retrograde at this time, you know, encouraging us to sit back and start to plan and look ahead, ready for when everything starts to go forward again. So here we have Fairies of the Future again, right at the heart of your reading, Virgo. So for you personally, there's something about turning your back on what's gone now that you have no more control over, and starting to look to the future and starting to make plans for the direction you're going. And it's a new direction here. We've got the Maiden here, and this is something brand new, a new beginning, something that needs looking after and nurturing and taking care of. For some of you, this may be referring to an actual birth or a child that needs, you know, care and attention, looking after. But for others of you, it's something else. It's something else that's new, new opportunity, new beginning in some area. All right, so but at the planning stages. Okay. So what are the challenges for you at this time, Virgo? Well, we have Geo the Slow and Luminous Loom. So these are challenges for you. Geo the Slow is when things are slowing down. Geo the Slow is quite content to nestle in the ivy attached to the tree, and is quite content to be there. He is quite happy to watch the world go by, to watch the clouds float along in the sky, and so he's in no rush to be involved or to join in with any of that. He's quite content having time out. So this is either referring to a slowing down within you, Virgo, for some of you, or that at this time things have slowed down a little bit. But it's a bit of a challenge for you, that is. And the clarifier is Luminous Loom. And Luminous Loom, his glass is half empty. He sees things negatively. He expects the worst. And I feel for yourself, Virgo, for some of you, as things are slowing down, I feel you're expecting the worst. So it's quite a specific reading for somebody. All right, so what's in your power? Well, we've got a fantastic energy here. This is himself, and we have the Singer of Initiation. And himself, this is the very powerful godlike energy, universal and earth energy. He's the protector, and he sees the overseer to all things that are or living creatures, or living energies, if you like. So he looks out for and is very protective, a very paternalistic energy. So he looks out for everything, and brings his knowledge and understanding, and also a lot of love forward. You see, he has all the stars in his hair, and his crown chakra, third eye, and his heart chakra are all lit up, because they're all connected, and that's how he works. He's very much connected with the expansive universe energies. He is very intuitive and is all-seeing and all-knowing, but he comes from a place of love. So this is a beautiful energy to come out for you, Virgo, here. Whenever the himself is present in a reading, it brings great protection and great courage and great energy to that reading. Now, the clarifier is a Singer of Initiation, so there's some form of a life or a soul initiation that universally you are going through, Virgo. So I feel, you know, perhaps there's been some challenges for you, some difficult times over time, and you've been jumping through lots of hoops, you know, gaining strength and wisdom as you jump through the hoops, as the apprentice does, as he learns the trade, and he gets stronger and wiser and more knowledgeable and more skillful after he's jumped through the hoops. But this is something to do with your life and your soul initiation, I feel, for some of you. And so there's another challenge around at this time. But himself has come forward to say, look, you're being looked after here, Virgo. You know, the universe has got your back here. And it could be something to do with the slowing down and feeling quite negative about things. But of course it's a time of planning for the future and something new. A new opportunity or a new beginning in some area. It's something to do with connectivity, something to do with your connections with others. Whether it's to do with relationships or whether it's to do with work, family, friends. But it's very well aspected, and light by the solstice, and light is being shed on this situation for you, as well as a lot of energy coming in for you, and that perhaps, you know, you need at this time, especially if your energy is a bit depleted. So what else is in your power, Virgo? Well, we have Lease of the Shadows and the Singer of Healing. Lease of the Shadows, this is to a greater or lesser degree. The earth energies are saying it is time now for you to, and it is the right time for you to look at healing. Healing something that's been around for a long time that you felt you couldn't deal with, or that there was no healing to be had for it, that you'd got hidden away deep inside of you. Well, Lease of the Shadows comes forward to say no, there is still an opportunity for healing, for looking at this situation, for addressing it, and opening up to the healing that's waiting to come down for you. You know, tapping into those healing energies in one way or another. Or for some of you it could be, you know, getting a second opinion on something, an aspect of yourself that needs attention and needs healing. Or it could be energetic healing. Could be to do with psychological therapy, if you like. So, you know, take it how it resonates with you, Virgo. But there's an opportunity, apparently, that you could be grasping for healing, that's waiting for you. So, possible outcome here. Well, we have the Ra and we have topsy-turvies. And the Ra is very much about the mental acumen, thought processes, using logic over emotion. The Ra isn't grounded, and as you can see, and the Ra isn't supposed to be grounded. It's very much about the mind and speed of thought, quickness of thought. And I feel for yourself, Virgo, your ruling planet is Mercury, which is the planet of the mind and communication. And so I feel, you know, your mind is a great asset to you. So there's an outcome. There's something to do with your thought processes and using your mind and your intellect here, and gaining a different perspective with the topsy-turvy. So gaining a different perspective on something, looking at something a little bit differently, perhaps considering how somebody else is viewing your situation. You've had a lot of support for you, universal and earth support for you, Virgo, whoever this is for. So what would the earth energies like to say to you? Well, we have the Singer of the Chalice and we have Laguna. And the Singer of the Chalice is similar to the healing, the Singer of Healing. But the Singer of Healing focuses purely on healing. The Singer of the Chalice opens up. So what's coming down for you from the universal energies and coming up for you from the earth energies is healing, but also joy, optimism, happiness, expansion, all those fantastic energies. Empathy and compassion for you as well is coming down for you. So there's lots of lovely energies, beautiful energies that are waiting to come down. So it's just opening up to these energies now, being ready to accept them, because remember, we've got himself here on the table, who is, you know, and we've got Solus, two very, very strong and powerful energies that are here for you, Virgo. And the clarifier is Laguna, and Laguna is the frog princess, or the fairy queen, but she's half frog and half fairy. So she's happy whatever environment she's in, whether she's scrabbling around in the undergrowth underneath the damp leaves, she's quite happy there, or up in the trees and the flowers. But she is sitting on a toadstool here, and she's getting ready to take a leap of faith. She's getting ready to go off on a new adventure, and she doesn't mind where she lands, because she's equally happy in any environment. So so as you're getting ready to take this leap of faith, this new beginning, this new adventure, it's going to bring a lot of joy and happiness and healing for you, and expansion and growth. All right, so fabulous energies there for you, Virgo. All right, I'm just going to get 2 final messages for you. Oh, and also remember, you're being encouraged to take the lead now in this situation and draw on your inner strength. But there's lots of strength for you here on the table. Right, can we have 2 final messages for Virgo, please, to conclude this reading? 2 final messages for Virgo. Okay, lovely. 2 lovely messages for you. Surrender to the journey. Release control. So you're on the way now, Virgo. You're well on your way. You're in the boat. You're going along. By the light of the moon. There's the light, the lantern at in the front of the boat. And you don't have to guide or steer the boat. You are being guided and steered by the universal and the earth energies. So surrender to this journey now, Virgo. Journey by moonlight. Believe in magic. So magic is going to be happening. Magic is going to be happening all around you. All right. You know, walk into the garden in the full moon on a clear night, and it's very magical. You know, it's very magical energy all around you. But you need to believe in magic now. Believe in the positivity. Believe in all the good things that are waiting to come down for you now. Believe in magic. All right, 2 lovely messages for you to finish your reading, Virgo. But whoever this is for, I hope you've enjoyed the reading and it's given you some clarity and understanding and a little bit of support for the situation that you find yourself in at this time. But good luck going forward, Virgo, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.